Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are back with some more Death Battle. Today we are checking out Hulk vs Godzilla Death Battle. And
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this one. I don't really know much about Hulk, but I enjoyed him in the MCU. And Hulk as a character in
The worst
general
Hulk.
is really interesting.
Yes, I do agree.
As an interesting dynamic between Bruce Banner, the actual human, and then the Hulk, which is what he turns into when he's all angry and mad. And I always
Yes.
thought the duality between them is very interesting and kind of
Mm.
like the
Yeah.
psychological toll that would have on someone if they existed in real life. So I always
Mhm.
found that aspect of the Hulk fascinating, and of course his fucking when he goes insane and beating the shit out of like these awesome creatures in the comics. You
Mhm.
can have the
Yes.
you can like both worlds where you have the Hulk beating the shit out of whatever the enemy is, and you have like the actual human Bruce Banner and his like what
Mhm.
the psychology would do that to someone. So
Mhm.
I like, and then this Godzilla. Who doesn't like Godzilla? He's a great big
Doesn't look
lizard,
good.
very cool. I like them in the MonsterVerse. I have yet to see the one that got nominated, that won an Oscar for the visual effects. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it
Oh,
did.
which one? Which one was that one?
It was the one that was on Godzilla minus one. There you go, Godzilla minus one.
-1. Okay.
Yep,
Was that good?
I heard it was really good.
Oh, okay.
I
Good
really
then.
want to see it, but I heard really good things about it. Yeah, with that intro away, who do you have? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to win, and
Uh,
who do you think is gonna win?
for both, I would say it's probably the Hulk. I would say from what I know from like Hulk, he's like the strongest homeboy in the Marvel universe, especially like in the comics. And the
Oh
MCU,
yeah.
bro, he is shit. He is
Well, in the
wow.
MCU,
They
he got nerfed.
he got nerfed hard.
He got nerfed.
And then we got She-Hulk, and then that ruined it even more. God,
I've never
She-Hulk
seen
had
that,
potential,
so
man. It had
I was gonna
potential. Like
say,
I
do
like.
you know her in the comics? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you know her from the comics? Is she good in the comics?
She's a fucking yeah. She's a badass character, bro. I like it because like it's really like a perfected version of like the Hulk. Like really how like Professor Hulk was, where like they keep the brains and like the strength
Yeah.
and like actually like controls the anger to
Mhm.
like power. She isn't as strong as like the Hulk because of like she can control
Oh
her
yeah, the
emotions and
anger,
stuff.
and so like she's limiting her power and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, and she's not as powerful as the Hulk, but she was like a really good character. But man, holy shit, they really shat the bed in that show. Like I like the beginning parts where like Hulk is training her, like she's like still like this attorney, and
Mhm.
like she's also like she also like meets a dead Daredevil. I like those parts. Like it had potential, but it just really just shat the bed for like really terrible writing, and like they break their fourth wall. They really saw like how that story, how they wrote that, and they was like, wow, we're going nowhere with this, and just completely like kind of erased it. And what sucks is that we're probably not gonna see her no more because of that. Cause like they really messed up the ending. Like holy shit, ah, that sucks.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
does her character break the fourth wall in the comics?
not that I can remember, not that I know of actually.
'Cause I
But like
remember
holy, it
that
was
was
just
being a huge point of discussion, among other things, obviously. But that was one that
yeah.
I remember hearing about as well. And I wanted to ask you, who might know, but you don't know, so okay. Someone else can let us know down below. There was your daily dose of nonsense that we call an intro. And just quickly, so
Yeah.
we can actually start with the video. Who I would want to win? I think I would want the Hulk to win, but like Godzilla has fought in. The thing is that Godzilla has fought the Avengers before in like comics and stuff, and I don't know
Oh
how the
really? I
fight
did not
goes
know
down,
that.
but he does
Huh.
have experience fighting the Hulk, so I don't know if that influences something. So
That's
maybe
cool.
Godzilla has this because he has
Mm.
fought the Hulk slash the Avengers in
Uh-huh.
general. So I don't
I
know.
did not
Maybe
know.
that has an influence there. So what I want to win, Hulk, because I just have more an emotional attachment to Hulk. I think he's a really cool character.
Uh-huh.
And who I think is gonna win is might be Godzilla because he does, they have fought before in like crossover comics, so
Cool.
they might
Did
pull
not know that.
from that. So yeah, you never knew that, really?
I did not know that. I know the
Yeah, he has
only I
fought
know
the
about like some
Fantastic
crossover.
Four, the Avengers. Yeah,
That's cool. I actually did not know that. A
yeah.
piece of media that I should check out.
I'm sure
I
they'll definitely
don't
like reference it. I would think so.
another crossover that I should like to mention is that Attack on Titan actually had a crossover with the Avengers.
Really?
I
What
don't
the?
know. It
Well,
was
that's the one I didn't know about. What the fuck?
I think it was like if I'm not mistaken, like the creator like created like a little thing that like with Marvel, and like I would think it was only like one issue, and like it was just like a concept thing that he had like with Marvel, and I think he just published it. That it was supposed to be official. Like I think they were like in the talks about it, if I'm not mistaken. But nothing ended up happening, so he just I think posted it online. like what like of what he wrote
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
basically the concept art, basically like what the
Yeah,
concept was gonna look like.
I gotta look into that. I'm trying to remember what exactly was what happened.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, but
definitely let me know about that
that
because
was
that sounds interesting. I
that was
never
a
knew
thing.
about that one.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I remember seeing it on TikTok like a while back. Someone talking about it.
Yeah, I guess with that being said, looks like it's gonna be a 3D battle, which makes perfect sense because they're both like
Like that.
3D characters. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
guess with that being said, obviously if you haven't seen the original, go run it up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think they have a Patreon and they have merch that you could check out as well if you want to support them through that way as
Just
well.
support that battle.
With that being said, let's get right into it. Hulk
Get
versus
into it.
Godzilla death battle. Let's go.
The Hulk versus Godzilla. Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Hell yeah.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's about to be hype.
For real.
Ooh, the Hulk is personification of the enemy which lurks underneath the surface of all of us. We have to control the enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Some guy. I'm just kidding. Bill Bixby.
What
It would have been
is
funny if it
the
just says some
Hulk?
random
Is
guy.
he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Bruce.
Also, is it weird to say that I never knew like
Bruce had to be a
the
hero.
Hulk was such a popular character in Marvel? Like he's considered one of like the big three of like Marvel. I never knew that.
Yes, yeah. I did know that, yeah.
Like I know he was
Very
really
huge.
popular and he's a cool character, but I didn't really know he was like his standalone comics did like so well. It's crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Robert Bruce Banner.
Yeah, people love the Hulk.
Before it went
Yeah.
off, Bruce
My mom's
had to
favorite
be-
character is fun fact, my mom's favorite character of all of Marvel is the Hulk. She grew up watching like an anime. I don't know which show, but it was an anime. She told me it was
Oh,
an
really?
animated like Hulk show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. Yeah, the old
Why is
show,
there
I
only
think.
one? Is there only one animated Hulk?
I
show?
think maybe, but I think I know what it is. If it was very popular in Mexico, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was that. She told me she grew up with that, so her favorite character is the Hulk. It makes it
Mhm.
very. When we first saw like Marvel movies together, she would always like root for the Hulk. She would always be like sad if something like sad happens to him. It was very
That's
funny.
cool.
Like she got really sad when like
That's
he got fucking beat up by Thanos. It was very fun.
Yeah, I remember like my dad also like remembers the Hulk very well. Like I remember like when I would watch the what's it called the MCU movies. Like my dad would see the Hulk and he'd be like, I used to watch the cartoon show. Oh, that's cool. And he'd be like, you know how dads like when you put on a good movie they like stand up and like watch the movie and then they
Yeah.
slowly sit down.
Wait.
They
Yeah.
slowly sit down to actually watch the movie. Like,
That's
it'd be like
funny.
that. Yeah, my dad said he used to watch like the whole cartoon show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, that's my mom also, and so she always enjoyed watching like the Hulk whenever he was on screen. She was so happy. But yeah, she's like a big part of the reason why I'm like a huge Marvel fan as well. So that's cool. That's just a nice little detail I wanted to put. Some lore for you guys.
hero and save some
Yeah.
dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it.
Hopefully, I think we'll probably see the cartoon show that they reference.
Probably right. I think they were kind of
Yeah.
showing it. Well, this is
Is
it?
That's more modern.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's modern. That
That's
looks
probably
older.
it. That's
Yeah.
probably it.
Feet
Yeah.
tall and stronger than 10 million
There was also a live action show.
When Banner's
Yeah.
anger flares.
That one.
I think that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like
Wow,
Joe
I did not
Fix-It,
know that.
The original
Interesting.
Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster.
Right.
And the only Hulk who's got
What?
that drip.
The
The only Hulk that
is
has
a
the drip.
violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit.
I also did not know that.
Actually drew this?
But
No, no.
not everyone
Me neither.
knows the big
What?
guy is
I'm
known
learning so
as
much.
Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse.
Robert Bruce Banner, okay. A foot, yeah, boy. Yeah, so when they mention these alternate personalities, does that mean like these are alternate forms he could take when he turns into the Hulk, or are these just like random instances? So is this like a form he could like tap in if he really wanted to, like mid fight, or is that just like one of the things that can come from when he turns into the Hulk?
Don't know. I really don't know.
Well, because right here they have it
Right.
as alters, right? So they have like alters
Uh-huh.
right here, and then abnormal alters. So I guess we'll find out if they they have him use that in the battle
It's
when
like
they
maybe
animated
if
it.
an outside, maybe if like an outside source, like maybe he's like some fucking energy attaches to him, and he tries to transform, and then some shit goes wrong, probably.
Yeah, maybe because the
Like
the
a
one they
fucking
just explained, like through his father, like abusive stuff, that one manifested just because of the repressed emotions, I guess. So
yeah.
who knows? I guess we'll find out,
Big guy.
or you
Interesting.
guys
known
can let
as
us know in the
Savage
comments down
Hulk.
below.
It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they
To say the very least.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor
Yeah, Professor Hulk.
A balanced blend of
Yeah.
Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the
Yeah,
Hulk's
I've heard
power
that,
and
World
fury
Breaker Hulk.
surge
I've heard that
World
comic
Breaker
series
Hulk,
Savage's
before. Yeah.
rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound,
Goddamn.
and shake all the
Yeah.
dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we
It was fine.
While
Yeah, he was
sparring
okay.
with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was
Damn.
bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself.
What?
Not even Galactus was
You know,
capable
we're
of
talking about
saving
comics here,
eternity
so
alone,
I shouldn't be
and the
surprised
Hulk
about this.
Just broke it
Yeah.
by
Just
himself.
casually
hilarious.
breaks
Should
it.
rethink calling himself the
You
strongest
Galactics couldn't even
Avenger,
break out of that shit.
especially since the
Hilarious.
Avengers first assembled, because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force.
Yeah, that's
with
true.
which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials.
Ah.
Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore his
Oh,
universe
okay.
apart with just a clap.
Just
Good
casually
luck with
mention
that,
that.
Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by
Oh, yeah, he does have
Wolverine
regeneration.
barely slows him down.
Yeah.
The angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets
Oh,
weirder.
shit.
Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes? And
Damn, I did not know that.
Oh, also, he can
Read people's
see
minds.
ghosts
Whoa.
and give him a good old-fashioned
He can punch a
smash.
ghost.
Can
Of course he
break
can.
through the boundaries
Hilarious.
of comic book borders themselves.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
what's her name?
Right between panels, a gutter
That's
space
crazy.
beyond time
What?
and
Can break the
concept.
fourth
He can, yeah, he
Oh,
can break the
shit.
fourth wall.
Oh,
Wow.
there's She-Hulk. Look at that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She looks
She's breaking the
badass.
fourth wall.
While
She's breaking the fourth wall.
Gwen
Yeah,
is
yeah.
situation, Gwen plus strikes back. Hulk's power had not been altered in any way, nor she has a retaliation, especially broke the gutter 3 times in a row. Okay, another good. Interesting.
Like how she
Damn.
can, for some reason, break the fourth wall and talk to the reader?
Okay, she can.
wait,
Oh,
that
there
makes
you go.
sense
Okay,
now.
she can.
It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiations similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth
Yeah,
616,
what? Really?
gamma
Okay.
radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the
Interesting.
Herculean synchrotron, a machine that
He's
can
top
scan
five.
the
Underestimated.
entire multiverse with the speed
Yeah.
of a hypermind. He created the
I wonder
Gamma
who's the
Core, which
fifth
could
one.
rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate
Cool.
nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb
green
killed
door.
Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below
Oh,
place,
shit.
the hell
Oh, wow, I
beneath hell,
did not know
the
that.
lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't
What?
matter
Damn.
if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green
What?
door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily
He just
broken
can't
through
die.
sometimes. Not a
Holy
problem.
shit.
Turns
Yeah,
out
like,
the
how the
third
fuck-
form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all. The dark
How
side
are you supposed to
of
kill
the
this man?
one above all.
That's right. God
I don't think
has
you
a
do.
Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the
What?
end of all
God
things.
has a Hulk.
God
Oh.
has a Hulk.
Crazy.
It wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the
Nice.
Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it,
He
Wiz.
said, nah,
Hulk
I'ma do my
is
own
Hulk,
thing.
And Hulk's the strongest one there is.
God damn, alright.
That was good.
Ooh, they both have quotes. Godzilla is the son of an atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse. My throat is getting very dry.
The
He wasn't
year
even gonna
was
try to pronounce that name.
1946. The press gathered at Bikini
Dude, did you
Atoll
not
to
hear?
witness
I don't know
the
if it's gonna
power
come through
of
my
the
my
nuclear bomb.
microphone, but I literally went,
Many least
and the
believe
camera,
that
like my
something
fucking.
ancient stirred.
Godzilla.
I did not.
King of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off.
I
over
hope
the
it did.
worst
Since you
wake-up
didn't hear it,
ever,
hopefully it didn't come
so
through,
He swam
but
to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most powerful roar ever.
So iconic.
Over the years, there have been
For
many
real.
iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons,
Yep.
there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around, not including
Oh my God, look at the little guy.
Scrappy Doo of Kaiju. Sorry, that's
The Scrappy
insulting
Doo of
to
Kaiju.
Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing
Interesting.
on the larger
All right.
releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing.
Wait, what?
Nuclear bombs
Wait, he's the president of the USA in the Looney Tunes? What the fuck? When did this happen?
I did not. What?
I just caught it right now when I was like briefly going through like reading it in my head. I was like, yeah, Ultimate Ammo, and then Santa Claus. And then he's fucking Santa Claus. What the fuck? I just realized I literally read it so fast in my head that this part did not even fucking resonate until right now that I just reread it to make a point. What
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
hilarious.
All right, someone please explain
makes no
what
sense.
this
I'm so
means
confused.
and what this means as well. Like, when the fuck did this happen?
They really are
Anyways.
27 iterations of this guy.
Yeah, I guess. And then one of them, he's just casually the president of in the USA in Looney Tunes.
mutated it into a
It's
gargantuan
crazy.
radioactive monster.
Standing
I need context.
165
Please,
feet
someone
tall
give us
at
context.
Minimum, Koji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so
See, I guess the
capable
upper
about
hand
bullets and
will
rockets,
go,
they might as
what
well be
the Hulk will
gnats.
have is
And
his
the
speed.
bombs did so
He's
much
gonna
more than
land
just
way
blow
more
with
consistent
size.
blows on
He's
him.
got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much
Damn.
radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his
Nice.
back and fly. Well, he could always do that. Look at him go.
With
Look at him
enough
go.
energy built up, Godzilla
Oh
Those
can
my
are like
God.
the little rides that have you seen those like carnival rides where they're like little dinosaurs and you can get like hop on, and then you can spin the
No, I
little
haven't.
middle thing to go like faster and
I think I
faster in a
have.
circle. You haven't?
No.
Please
That's
tell me that
hilarious.
someone knows what I'm talking about. I can show you afterwards because I think this video is long enough as it is. But like,
Uh-huh.
there's like a ride where like you can hop on. It's like a kid's ride. You can hop on inside, and they're like bellies or something. And then there's like a circle thing that
Mhm.
you can spin to spin way faster and faster if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very fun. Someone back me up in the comments. I'm not going crazy. I swear.
Always do
It looks
that, I
exactly
guess.
like that
Look at
when
him
you
go.
like this.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body.
Oh,
creating
shit,
a
I did not know
massive
that.
wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
What?
Wait.
What? Dude, I thought when they said
So-
like the Gundam, right? I was like, oh yeah, didn't he have an anime on Netflix? And I was like, it's probably talking about that. But then they hit me with the Hatsune Miku. I was like, what?
What?
Laser can
When
even
was
I'm
this?
learning
At the first-
dimensions,
I'm
like
learning
when he
so
found
much.
himself
I love
face
this.
to
God,
face
so-
with a giant
so-
mech piloted
Oh my
by
God! So it wasn't for
Hatsune
that their first
Miku.
crossover.
Uh-huh.
That is nuts.
Also, a number
That's
of
so
era
funny.
exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera
Japan's
Godzilla
crazy,
can
but I
fire
love it.
rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor.
Rapid
Shin
regeneration,
possesses a
yeah, makes
natural
sense.
phased array
Reality.
radar that can detect and attack
And
threats
casualty
automatically.
manipulation.
And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
You know, it's
That
kind
is-
of hard to
that is not a
emphasize just how
meme?
impressive
No,
and
that's
powerful
not your
Godzilla
thing.
can
You never do that?
No,
Oh my god.
that is hilarious.
Yeah, look at that. It's an official screen.
Busy.
Yeah.
You know,
God,
it's
bro.
kind of hard to emphasize just how impressive and terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find
That's
a better
hilarious.
spokesperson
Dr.
for
Pepper, let's
Godzilla?
go!
He's like me. He's
Let's
just
talk
like me.
about when his
Alright,
presence
never mind. I think I
boiled
want
the
Godzilla to
entire
win now.
Arctic Ocean. Or when
For
he
real?
picked up Incredible Violante, which weighed 200,000 tons. Or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so
Okay,
hard
he's been to hell as well, so
the
maybe he
whole
can
planet.
prevent Hulk from
That's
going
scary
through the
enough
green
for
door.
you?
Alright, that's probably
God, I
what they're
want a
gonna do.
Dr. Pepper.
With such
Alright.
awesome
Yeah,
might,
probably.
he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow up
Look,
his
that one's
head,
from -1.
explode him from the inside, or crush
Oh,
him in a
okay.
black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase
Damn.
instantaneous evolution.
God damn.
Super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up.
Oh,
a few
bro, he
times.
goes
He's
Super
gone
Saiyan?
full
He almost
shonen.
kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently
What?
end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot. His bones summoned
What?
another
His ghost
Godzilla, and
possessed
he
a
was
robot?
an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan,
Just not the
a
same,
symbol
man.
of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well,
Yeah.
there is a third type, but to
Oh.
understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla
Whoa.
walk?
On 2 legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist.
Okay.
This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in
Okay.
our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all
Alright.
of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of
Whoa.
a demonic Oni,
Ooh.
Ultima is vicious. Just walking
Look
through
at him.
Tokyo,
That was a cool shot.
1,000 earthquakes around
Oh, he's
Japan.
aura farming.
Even
What the
his own
fuck?
blood is a weapon.
Bro,
Over
for
300
real.
feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when
Whoa.
we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can
Like a character in
control
a movie trying to
causality.
break the
Ultima
screen.
himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer
What?
happened.
That's not to say such an event
That's
can't
crazy.
happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts.
Exactly.
Ultima
Oh
tried
my
to bring about
God.
a catastrophe
That is
would end the
nuts.
universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
That's crazy.
What the?
Look at the
That's
skull.
crazy.
I generally don't even know what to think anymore. Ah.
Whoa. I was so baffled,
I
man.
was.
That's
I learned so much. My mind has broken so many times, shattered into million pieces.
Dude, I really,
It didn't work.
I
I
don't
had,
know
like,
who's gonna
almost-
win this.
I don't know either. This is crazy.
How can I get them to go
This
to
is-
the Death Battle website?
I like
Just tell
the
them about
fact
all
that
cool Death Battle stuff.
Absolute cinema with the fucking dust.
Oh my god,
Anyways, yeah.
I want that now. I want that now.
Episode ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, obviously you
So
can
how
check
about
this
it,
out
guys?
if
Go
you
to
want to support it that way, so they can continue doing more stuff.
www.deathbattle.gg.
All right,
But,
you heard 'em. Don't make a liar out of
Jeez.
Boomstick.
Yeah, that is
So cool.
crazy work. I don't know who's gonna win now. Okay.
Yeah, pause
All
it.
right, the combatants.
Pause
Yeah.
it real quick.
Yeah.
It is so crazy that I'm
Oh
learning so
my
much
God.
about Godzilla. He's so much cooler than I thought.
I know, right?
He's
Yeah,
really
he's
cool.
so much cooler than I always thought he was a cool like kaiju. Out of all the ones that I'm aware of,
It's
he's always
crazy.
he's definitely my favorite. But yeah, no, he's fucking insane.
He's basically just an avatar for this god being. Holy shit, that is nuts.
To like literally just eliminate everything. Everything must go.
That
Look,
is
see,
crazy.
this is
All
the
the-
this is the screen grabs from the comics thing. I'm pretty sure. That I
Yeah,
was
the
talking about.
comics, yeah.
Dude, I
Dude,
don't know.
Oh my god.
know,
It
dude.
sounds like it sounds like Godzilla might win. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what I'm saying,
Holy
right?
shit.
Yeah, it sounds like Godzilla's gonna win because like he has a way to go to hell, right? Because he has a way to go to hell, so he can theoretically stop the Hulk from coming back. Because that's the only way he always comes back. Because he always goes through the green door.
Yeah.
So
They're both these hell beings, and it's crazy. Oh my god!
Yeah, the
I wonder
thing
how this
is,
is gonna
like,
play out.
I feel like Hulk, like I said like earlier, I was like the only thing that Hulk really has up on him is the fact that he can like move around, jump around. So like it'll be hard for him to land like the breath attacks.
Yeah.
But like when he does, that shit's gonna hurt. So I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, so final prediction.
Oh
before we
man.
get into this.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Hulk. I'm gonna see. They're gonna pull some stuff that we didn't realize, but I think he
That
might win.
maybe we didn't catch. I don't.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they could both break the fourth wall. Also, it's worth pointing out. So I feel
Mhm.
like that nullifies that. I think Godzilla's like William Afton, where he always comes back no matter what. Cause like even like Hydrogen Bomb, they said that was supposed to like end him. He wasn't fully dead. He still came back.
Oh,
And then they're talking about like his other form. You know, to be the contrarian, as much as I want Hulk to win, I think Godzilla's gonna take this. Not gonna lie.
I agree. I think Godzilla might, but man, I'm gonna go for something.
You're gonna go
Something
for
might
the
get
Jolly Green
pulled out of
Giant.
his
You want to bet something? You want to bet $5 or something? You want to make it interesting?
ass. Oh yeah, bet $5, yeah.
You want to
No.
bet $5?
Yeah.
All right, we are virtually.
Sure.
Everyone here as a witness, we're virtually agreeing to whoever wins this battle is gonna get $5. And
Yeah.
I'll make a community post of me giving Jesus $5 or Jesus giving me $5.
Yes. I agree to
Alrighty then. Alright, there's stakes to this. There's actual stakes to this.
that.
Okay.
Let's
All
go.
right.
We should do this every death battle.
Well, dude, we should. I love gambling.
God damn, George.
Secretly, this was all an indulgence for my crippling gambling addiction.
I knew it.
Oh, damn, this is fun though.
Ugh.
Not gonna lie, and I learned so much from these characters. We should definitely do more, Jesus.
Yeah, for real. We should definitely do more gambling. It's so much fun.
You get me, Jesus. You get me, bro.
Exactly.
Same wavelength. Anyways, I'm gonna hit you guys with this quick commercial break because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Do. Commercial break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's gonna win this. There's $5 on the line, so I may be $5 richer or $5 more broke. Poor, yeah. You know what's funny? That rumbling could have been anyone. It could have been the Hulk. It could have been Godzilla. They're both just like
Really
massive
could've.
beings.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is. Wait, look!
Whoa.
So far the evacuation worked because there's no one around.
Yeah, for real.
Damn. She's getting right into it. Okay.
For real.
I like this Hulk model. It looks like the Marvel Rivals one.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That actually might be. Maybe they ripped it.
Right? It looks like it. Look, see, that's what I'm talking about. Look at his mobility, bro. He's moving on him. Ooh.
Oof.
Oof, how you thought that was gonna work? Oh, whoa. God damn.
Damn.
Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No! Hulk, stays!
Oh my god, I completely forgot I thought about the Hulk and Banner working together. Which, again, could go against them. Or it could work. So, I guess there's that too. I'm still going
He's
with
really too
Godzilla.
weird,
Come on, let's go.
Oh my god. Let's go, Hulk. Yes, I knew it. They really. He's.
I scar the world. Oh my god. God damn.
It's just Warbreaker Hulk, bro. Let's go.
He's gonna fucking need that shit if he's gonna go up against Godzilla. Damn. Oh, nice. Yep, just getting back up. Ooh. Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, god damn, he used that to propel himself backwards?
He's coming for the spike, bro. He thinks he's Mario for real. Oh.
The forward aerial. God damn, look at this collateral damage. So much for the evacuation, bro. There's gonna be nothing to evacuate.
It's definitely not over, bro. It's crazy.
Stupid lizard.
Stupid lizard. Oh, there's the gas. There's the fucking gas. Ooh, just evaporated that man.
Yeah. Oh, but of course.
Yep, there it is. He's back. Back at it. Back at it again.
I think I understand.
Oh, that is the model from Rivals, isn't it?
Yeah, once I saw Banner as well, yeah, I think it straight up is. Ooh.
Oof. Oh my god.
These shots, man. Also, it goes without saying, the animation is going crazy.
And the red dust
Yeah, it really is. I love
Godzilla
this.
has grown in size, but we believe we are.
Well, okay.
Oh,
Goodbye, narrator.
How does it work? Well, smash.
Nice. Also,
let's go.
Trillion to 1 and rising. That's the odds.
1 trillion to
Whoa.
1
Still
and
nullify the
rising.
madness behind the monster.
Oh my god, look at him.
2 plus 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it is like gamma.
A million. A trillion.
He just keeps coming back.
Need 1.
Let's go.
Dude, I fucking love this so much.
It's so sick.
Oh,
Or he's just breaking through the entity. Let's go.
yeah, looking like it. Yep, it's looking like that. Ooh, he's doing. Oh, he's doing the thingy. He's doing the crystal thingy that they did.
Yeah. In the anime. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. But there comes Hulk.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
Oh shit, he did it!
Okay,
He fucking did it! God damn!
It's complicated.
Oh, that's
let's break this down
crazy.
into
Alrighty.
First up,
I guess I owe you $5.
versions of
This
Godzilla
deal's a
can
deal.
Shrug off black holes and
Let's
extinction level
go.
events, tag beyond light speed foes like Geiger.
Let's go, Hulk.
Planets.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the
Okay.
first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially
Okay.
when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both
Yeah.
could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers
Interesting.
of their multiverses. Marvel's cosmos has
Okay.
infinite higher dimensions, which themselves
Yeah.
are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above
Okay.
all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the
Oh,
real
okay.
question is,
Oh.
if they both can't die and only can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the
Interesting.
entity before
So that's
it
what, yeah,
destroyed
that's
the
what I
universe?
thought
It
was
all
gonna give
comes
Godzilla
down
the
to
win.
gamma
Like, he could
and
theoretically just
archetype.
go there, but I guess he
Ultima was
couldn't.
defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal
That's so
super
cool.
dimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone
Wow.
who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
it clicked. Yeah, it
Boom,
clicked
made a
in
device with those particles
when
that breaks
I saw him
Oh,
like
yeah.
make shifting and the
diagonalizer.
dialogue
Boom
was
made a
going. I was like, you're
supercomputer
right.
that
It is
scanned the
basically like the same
infinite
thing.
multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator. Hell,
Wow.
the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he
Hell
was
yeah.
made for this.
Yeah.
The green door waits
Oh,
for
yes,
That
he
makes
was.
sense.
He was
As soon as
good.
the dialogue was
Even
going,
if
basically
Ultimate
like
Banter
comparing the
destroyed
two
the
elements, I was
universe,
like, yeah,
the
they
door
basically
could
are
deposit
like,
Banner in a
yeah,
different
basically the same
universe,
concept
and he could
idea.
continue the fight.
He had all
Yeah.
the time in
All
the
right.
infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end,
Hell yeah.
and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The winner.
Let's
is
go.
Bruce Banner.
Let's
All right.
go.
Ooh, who's gonna be the next people?
Ooh, who's the next
Who
ones?
is this? Oh, Ruby character? Oh no, just straight up Ruby. Okay.
Okay.
Subscribe and join
I
us.
don't know who that is. Who's that? Who's the second person from? I can't tell what this anime is. So wait, is it
don't
Black
know
Clover?
either.
Is that Black Clover? Is that the main character?
Yeah, it probably is, right?
It looks
yeah.
like him,
Look at
right?
the outfit.
I think it is.
My guess is the outfit, yeah.
Yeah, and I
I've
mean
not seen the
the.
anime. I heard it was
Subscribe
good.
and join as a member
You seen
to
Black
see
Clover?
more
No, I have not.
Oh.
I will say just the outfit looked familiar. I heard it's good though.
I think it is. I think it is.
God, man, that was such an amazing fight. I loved that. The amount of like mental hoops that they had to do for this. I wonder how long it took for this death battle to actually like, finally have a conclusion.
I heard that it got delayed, and I can
Oh,
see
man,
why. Because they were probably like debating amongst themselves, like, oh well, this being can nullify like Godzilla's thing. That's the thing they were probably debating the most about. Because yeah, power and the
Mhm.
regeneration thing makes sense. They're both practically immortal, equal in power. They
Yeah.
could both kill each other. That makes perfect sense. But the extent of the reality breaking thing, like what if they were able to like officially finish them off in that regard?
Yeah.
I feel like that was the thing. That was the main point they were probably arguing against. And I probably should have said this in the beginning of the video, but if you made it this far, well, thank you. Well, first of all, but then second of all, just a reminder: this is all like for entertainment purposes. You know, obviously they presented evidence that they think supports their claim of who they thought won, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just such a silly show from a silly channel that really
Yeah,
has
don't
no
take it too
stakes.
seriously.
So
Too
you know,
seriously.
don't take it seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. We can all just at least appreciate the amount of work and effort went to this, and the animation went crazy. So you know,
That dude went so crazy.
feel like I had to say that because some of you guys go crazy for no reason.
Though it was really, really well made. It was.
That
it
being
was
said,
crazy.
yeah, it was really well made, and I honestly do like. I guess the main point I feel like people are gonna argue is this one, the one where they were explaining the gamma and archetype thing, where it was where they were explaining the different realities and the level of realities Marvel had compared to the Godzilla one, and how they differ in
Yeah.
that aspect. I think the way they explained it, it makes sense why he couldn't go to where like Hulk respawns and stuff.
Yeah.
The way they explained it, I think it makes sense, and I guess I feel like that's where people are probably gonna like argue about on which side. But I think the way they described it, it clicked for me. I was like, okay, that would make sense why he wouldn't be able to go there or tap into
Yeah.
any of that because it's just so different. So I don't know. At least in my opinion, I think their analysis on that front made sense.
Yeah.
But you know.
It's
Again.
also like I also like the angle that they took. Like Godzilla really is like a test from this this like godly being for like humans. It really is. And then like and the whole point is like these scientists were created to like meant like these scientists were existing like kind of meant to like defeat Godzilla, and it's I kind of like how like Bruce Banner of course would probably realistically defeat Godzilla if in a situation.
Yeah, because obviously I think people fail to understand, like how similar they ended up being, like which didn't really click to me
Yeah.
until the dialogue was going about how similar they were. I was like, oh, you're right. This is two like things that humans can't really understand, but Bruce does. He's a freaking mastermind in gamma radiation, and that's basically the same thing. This concept of that people don't really understand, but since he has kind of a more understanding than anyone really. He really was the only one who could theoretically just take him down and find a way to win.
Yeah, so cool.
But yeah,
So well.
obviously, if our gushing didn't spoil it already, we thoroughly enjoyed this a lot.
Yeah,
This
hell
was
yeah.
really great.
This was a great.
Oh, this
great
is on a
death
different
battle.
account. My bad. But yeah, this was a great death battle. And even though I'm broke, I'm $5 less richer. I don't know why I always fuck up that. I always fuck up that saying for some reason. I just can't. It's the me that should have just stuck to my guns and said Hulk. But it is what it is. I love
Let's
the thrill,
go!
and I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm doubling down. Next time we're doing $10.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
But yeah, no,
Oh,
we
bro.
had a shit ton of fun. And unless you want to have, like, you want to say something real quick before we wrap it up, I say we end it there.
Yeah, no, I don't got nothing else to say. It was a great death battle. Really well. I can see why they delayed it. It was honestly there was a lot of lore reading that they had to do for this shit, and it is impressive. I like this.
Oh
I
yeah,
really,
definitely.
really like this.
Definitely give them their flowers on this. But yeah, with that being said, who do you think should have won? Do you agree with them? Do you agree that the Hulk won this, or do you think there was a different way they could have explained it where Godzilla could have won? Let us know down in the comments down below, and I'll also have a poll on the community post that you could check out and voice your opinion there. But
Mhm.
yeah, until next time, bye.
Yeah, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.
Hello guys, it is me, the back comp diver, and please like and subscribe because if you're no green card, I'm illegal as shit.